Hello, I'm Priyanka and I'm going to be a teacher for Scratch. I hope you have downloaded and installed the Scratch software. If not, then just go on web and search Scratch, Scratch, and you would get it easily. Then the logo is basically like this. This is Scratch. I have already downloaded and installed that. Let's start with Scratch. So it is divided into three parts. One basically here at the extreme left is the controls or commands that you would say. Then this is the script where you would be writing the program, and this is the sprite. This is the default sprite that is selected, that is a cat. Then I would just introduce you to the commands that are available in Scratch. One you click motion, that is default one. It is move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees, turn to anti-clockwise 15 degrees, then direction in 90 degrees, and so on and so forth. Basically this motion thing is here for change x and y coordinates that you have already learned. This x and y coordinates are displayed out here, which is the pointer location. Like your pointer is right now on x23 223 and y minus 200, and the actual direction of whatever your x and y will be, basically the sprite's location will be displayed here on the script area. So the next is control. In controls you have this thing when green flag is pressed. This is to usually start the program, like start something. When green flag is pressed, something will happen, and this is the green flag, which is the start key, and this is the stop thing. Okay, then there is forever loop, wherein you can put the forever loop and you can put some commands in the forever loop, and then that command goes on forever. Like move 10 steps, I would say, the one that we saw in the motion. When click, it goes on 10 steps ahead, it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Okay, so it's like that, and you can see the tail of the Scratch, so you can just drag it back. Okay, let's try it once again. Yeah, so it is like that. I hope you got some idea about what the control panel is in something. Then instead of forever, you can say repeat it 10 times. I would say repeat the 10 step program 10 times. Just remove it and say repeat it 10 times. So it is repeated 10 moves 10 times. So it has already gone to 100 positions ahead. So it is similar. Then there is broadcast. Then when I receive something, like when I receive X, when I receive new, I have to put some message out here, say XYZ HDF. I put when I receive HDF, repeat it 10 times. Okay, so it is working. Okay, and if and else, I hope you are already familiar to the if else loop that you have in C programming, and it's the same thing. If something happens, then do something. If else, do something. This is the same thing. Okay, so and this is stop script. Stop script is to stop the script, and stop all is to stop the entire program. As in, stop script would just stop the script that is running, which is in this thing, and stop all would also stop the sound if you have any. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go to looks. Looks is like switch to costume 2, or like say hello for 2 seconds. Let's try this. Say hello for 2 seconds. It's quite huge, quite amazing that the sprite says hi hello for 2 seconds. Okay, so it's like think it does, and then change color, and then change effect and stuff, clear graphic effects, whatever. If you want to give some graphics, it gives a graphic. Okay, so then it changes the size of the by 10. It gets on use. I would say let's try this as -10. If you put -10, it reduces. So it is on the coordinate system, as I said earlier. Then go to front, go to back layer, and on. Then the next one is sensing. Here what happens is it senses if this thing is there, like if touching something, if touching color, if the color this is touching this, like if you want to ask name, Like, just try what's your name, and it waits till you answer. If you answer, then it's done. Then mouse X and mouse Y, then mouse goes down, and many things. Like mouse X, if you click here, it will give you the location. This location, mouse X, is the location of your pointer, as in the cursor that you have, and not of the sprite. Then distance to this, then reset timer, so you even have the timer system out here. So if you want to do this after 10 minutes or 10 seconds, you can do that ways. Okay. Then sound is actually a very nice part that is added in this software. Sound is that you can play back sound when your program is running. Like if you want to meow, play this sound meow when your program is running in background, you can do that. It's like it goes on whenever the program is running. If you put a forever loop, just let's try that. Yeah, so it's like that. And if you want some other sounds, there are many sounds in it. There are, like, I would say, here the sounds in, then import sound you can go, and there are so many of the sounds. There are instruments, there are human voices, there are electronic things, there are effects of people, there is an animal sound, and so many others. So you can even change the volume out here even in the program itself. Then you can set the volume to some level, then you can change the tempo of that, and so on. Okay. Then the operators I hope you are quite well known with. Operators is just your plus minus sign, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Then pick 1 to 10 random. You can select any. It picks random numbers basically. So this is if else loop. If you're using an if else loop, you can put it like, if this is greater than this, do this, if else do this. This is basically less than or less than, equal to, greater than, and or not. These are the operators, and operators, or operator, and the not operator, which is in the logical system, like logical operators that you give in the ICs in part. Then join hello and world, then letter 1 of the word, length of the word, and so on. Then this is pen. Basically pen is that it would paint, like you can have a pen down and then the sprite paints. Okay, so you can change the pen color, and you can change the size of the pen, and so many. And if this is variable, if you want variables to be added, like if you want something to be added to your x and y, you can have a third variable. Let's say z. I would introduce z for this only sprite. Okay, so I have already set z. Then I have one set of z which is at 0 right now, then set by 1 and all. Okay, you can even delete z. Yeah. So basically these are all the controls that you need to know in the introductory parts. I hope I've already told you that. Thank you.